What got me started was when I was a little boy. I have photographs of me with our family optometrist going to the Royal Show, because our family optometrist was also a close family friend. Her name was Constance Robinson, and she became a friend partly because she was brought up in India, where my parents are from, and my sister, who is now registered blind, had lots of visual problems since a very young age, or since birth in fact. And Constance was she very much cared for my sister and looked after her. Sadly, she passed away now, and her assistant still gets along with my sister, and we're now talking 50 odd years ago. So Constance was probably the person who I looked up to and decided that this is what I should do. A little bit of a kick up the bottom was Constance actually insisted that this is what I should do and I should be good at it. So this is why I am where I am. All I'm after is for the patient to have a better day because they met me. And if they can have a better day because they met me, I've won. And I've had a few other little perks along the way. To give you an example, I've had a massive trout. I've had numerous hugs and kisses, which is quite nice. It's usually from elderly ladies, I must add. So it just shows of appreciation. We get large numbers of cakes and biscuits. All our staff get all of this sort of things. Now, I know that's not going to break anybody's bank, but it's gestures that make all the difference. And that's really what I'm in it for. Career highlights, there are too many to mention. I could talk about the lady who was a very, very, very high myope. I'm talking about the -30s, who for the first time saw the third line on the test chart and asked me if she could drive now, because it fitted with some contact lenses at work in the hospital. The recent one, which had actually submitted for the Contact Lens Practitioner of the Year, was the prosthetic in an 8-year-old boy. It was a scleral prosthetic who was born with anterior segment agenesis. And not only did his mum cry when he put the lens in, but I pretty much burst into tears because it looked so good. They don't always turn out like that, but that was a super duper case. So yeah, there are lots of highlights. It's a great job. Generally speaking, in pretty much every aspect of my life, I'm a very lucky guy. And I just fall into the right places. I was telling a lady this morning about a song by Liza Minnelli. I know Liza Minnelli's not big at the moment, but she was when I was a kid. And she had a song which said, "Say yes. If an opportunity comes along, say yes, and let's see what we can make of it." And I think if you say yes, you don't have to have a great big plan. Life will take you in the correct direction, and it certainly has done that for me, especially if I look at the people who've helped me out in getting my career moving. And I've had some fantastic people along the way. I've decided that the next thing to do is to develop some of the younger optometrists to where they want to be. It's just reciprocating. Others did it for me, and it's important that I continue to do it for others. So I think that that's where I want to be. And I'm not talking about lecturing. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not an academic. Just on a one-to-one, if there's anything that I can do to help, just whistle and I will do my best.